Guy spinning to win it right now. That was K-Quick, of course. Guy's an absolute goof for sure, but both these two squads going to be fighting for that P1 control. Obviously, the P2 going to be one we want to look out for as far as spawns are concerned as well. Toronto going to be on that side of the map to begin things. But Chicago, they're going to be on that P1 originally, and Toronto going to have to fight their way through this one.
Yeah, man. It was 3 kills that went down for Toronto, but that last kill on the hill by Frosty plays is going to make sure that Chicago still keeps control of this hill. He does finally go down to Aether, and Iceberg gets a kill on the Frosty, but there's no Toronto Falters on this time. They're just still trying to fight for this P2. Spawns are just spawning out all type of ways. You got player 2 just hanging out in the back, looking for player 5 who's on top, but there is now you finally got Toronto Falters player finally on this hill, getting 7 stars, getting his lead. They're trying to get these spawns for this P2 because you see now the fight is starting to fight for these P2s. You got Chicago Hunted. They are getting the close favorable spawns to P2, but this is going to be a battle when this hill pops off.
Yeah, this P2 hill is going to be a bloodbath indeed. Toronto Falters trying to fight their way through the front, picking up some of these kills. You're going to see Chicago actually spawning out. That's going to be Frosty spawning over towards the P1 side of the map as Toronto gets full hill control and spawn control. So now they're going to have to fight their way from the front as they shift their focus here over towards like the parking lot side of the map and the full front. Iceberg going to take that initial chow and get taken down by Frosty and Perry. There's a couple players going to be going down left and right, but Toronto so far doing a good job holding this one down. We see Dapper using a little bit of a new method there, right? A little snaky snake.
Yeah, he was using that method, man, but it worked to perfection there. But now the rotation is on. Oh, no, there's no rotation yet. It's still a battle that has to be fought for that hill. There's still 18 seconds left to go on that old hill, but you can see that Frosty's already decided he's gonna just go ahead and start fighting for these battles. All of Toronto Falters coming up through orange, winning those initial rotation battles as you got Chicago Hunter getting the rest of that scrap time. Toronto Falters are going to start off early. They got one battle right there. It's Frosty versus Dapper, and Dapper wins that. So Toronto Falters should start off with this initial hardpoint time.
I mean, Toronto doing a good job getting some of this in initial time, but they got to watch out for Ryden coming up the stairs. They're definitely going to know he's here, but yeah, they're going to be the player on the hill. That's going to be Turtle, the wild Canadian himself, already 11-3 on a 4 streak. Look at the guy just piecing right now. Looking like he wants to try to make it a cruise. He says, I don't need any hill time right now. I need kills. He's going to get another big one there. He goes on a 5. One more for him, and he will get that cruise missile coming down on the map. His teammate K-Quick's going to go down. Ryden's going to push him out. Turtle once again picking up a big one, going 13-3 now.
Yeah, that was a big kill by Turtle, man. He's still on top of that hill, crewing that hell for a time. He's on the 6th tree right now. I think one more will probably give him the glide. There's Frost. They're trying to get those spawns to the back for next, but you see the kills going in the favor for Chicago Hunted. So Chicago Hunted has most likely won this rotation to this next hill, so they should get their early hardpoint time. You got one player 2, that's Aether Turtle, making a route going through this court side, and the rest of Toronto Falters going through the hallway, and they just got chopped down. But Aether, he is just too much to handle as he's currently on an 8 streak, 15-3, and he got the spawns for his team. Can they break in from the back, CNK?
Yeah, we're going to see Dapper and the boys try to push in. Frosty just trying to hold this hill down by himself. We got Frosty, and Frosty plays on the same team. Can't be any bit more confusing, but Frosty, the one popping off right now, he's on an 8 streak of his own, claims that cruise missile for the side of Chicago Hunted. The guy's an absolute beast trying to hold this hill for his team. I'm all the way back in this hard point as far as points is concerned, only down by about 20 now, and there's about 20 left on this hill. Looks like Toronto's going to give up the rest of this time. They're willing to rotate on over and commit to the next hill, and we're going to see Chicago trying to get their way over there. They're going to start getting into that back alley very quickly, but Toronto should be able to set up soon.
Yeah, man, that was a great rotation by Chicago to get, a full 60 there, full time there to take the tie game, rotate to this next hill. Toronto Falters are here, but the kills is being mixed. There's still kills that this is going in favor for the Toronto Falters, so they're going to get this initial hard time. Chicago Hunted coming through from this embassy building side, from his bottom bathroom side, but they gotta watch out for Dapper, because Dapper is watching the cross. He made the call out to Iceberg. Iceberg gets that kill on Frosty play. Dapper takes down another one, and Toronto Falters, they're looking really strong here on this hill, CNK.
Yeah, I mean, Toronto looking absolutely phenomenal, picking up all the big kills. You see a guy like MWII can be 13-9 on a 5 now. If he can get one more, they'll have 2 cruise missiles on the same team. Turtle already has one. Iceberg looking for one more kill. He's waiting for his own teammate to push through so he can kill his own teammate, it appears. The enemy team is behind him. He ends up claiming that 6th kill, gets that cruise missile. His teammates rotating for the next hard point as well. You see Chicago kind of just getting pinned in spawns at this point.
Yeah, man, there's 6 seconds left to go to this P2, and player 2, he is trying to fight back, but he's trying to fight back in the way back. I think he's just way back here. Shouldn't be back here. But this P1, this P1 is jumping back off, and new set of rotation. Toronto Falters have taken the lead. Kills are going in their favor. To Chicago Hunter, they're all spawning back in the court side, trying to come through orange side. Frosty plays with a big kill as he jumps on the hill. Ryden gets one. Frosty gets a kill on the 8th there, but they got to watch out for Dapper in that catwalk, who just puts down some shots, keep it moving. But Chicago Hunted are getting this hardpoint time.
Chicago's getting on that time, but guess what? Ice not going to let that one happen for free. He lost his 8 streak to this guys, and he wants it back. He's going to be doing his best to fight this one off for the P2. He's got some team help as well over here to defend this one off. But look at where Chicago's at, and look where Ice is at. Ice is going to be behind a couple of them, get some help from Turtle to get one of those big kills, but he's got a player behind him now. It's going to be Frosty. They say hi to each other. Ice is going to win that one before going down. That's going to allow his teammates to spawn up kind of close, make a move on this one, but they got to make a move quick because Chicago's behind him, in front of him. They're everywhere right now. Chicago should be able to get on this time, but they still got to try to deal with Dapper, who's just kind of chilling over here.
Yeah, Dapper just played those stairs perfectly. Now he finally just gonna get on the hill for his team. He was just going back and forth, so no team has control. But Dapper, he was holding down those stairs, but Perry Piper took him down, and now Chicago Hunted is on this hill. They know that they're coming from the stair side. The nade is there. Team nade happened. I kind of saw that happening, but Dapper, he is back in these stairs. They knew where he's coming from. They're fighting from the front. They know that Toronto is fighting from the back. That Toronto player just said, we're going to forget this hill, and they're going to start rotating to next as all the Toronto players are going to take the court route, get to next, but there's only one player here. That is K Cook. He's in a battle with Perry Piper, and he wins that kill. So he is going to be the opening kill on this next hill, but it is going to be some opening battle that's going to take place here.
Yeah, the side of Chicago going to be able to break open that setup on the P2 here. Sorry, the P3. We're going to see Toronto trying to fight this one back. They did burn one of their cruise missiles on the P2. They didn't get much out of it trying to break that hill, but still have one more if they opt to use it maybe here or on the next hill. We're going to see Chicago. They're going to try to get themselves right into the lead here. They are going to break that lead. They're going to be the first team to 150 points. Toronto going to be at 149. Still trying to make a push towards this hill. They've got one player coming around the back. 30 seconds or so remaining on the hill. See Chicago with a phenomenal setup at the moment, but the first couple kills coming in for Toronto. Actually, Chicago going to get a nice 2 for 2 back and forth here. Ice going to have to try to get up there to help his teammates out.
Yeah, but he gets taken down. It's 149 to 165 lead to Chicago. Leading in favor of Chicago. Nades, everything just going down on this P4. No team has control. Looks like Chicago Hunted may get the rest of his rotation. Rest of his scrap time, but his rotation for next is on. All Toronto Falters are coming from this P2 street side, pushing through hallway, all just trying to push it together as a team, as the battles are just being mixed. The kills going back and forth. Look like 8th or Turtle will take the last kill, and Toronto will have control of this opening time.
Yeah, Toronto on the time as we speak here. Gonna need a little bit of help around the back as well. There we go. The kills coming in for the side of Toronto. Gonna be 2 more players up towards Tennis. Ice gets the chow, but does not end up getting the kills. His teammates are gonna be very aware that these players are pushing around the back, though, so they're gonna have to watch out for that. We're going to see Chicago try to push him from the side and the back at the same time. The player in the back does go down, and Turtle's going to take down the first one in the front. I mean, Turtle's 30 and 14 right now. This guy's absolutely popping off with the sub and the AR. You give him anything, he's going to get kills. On a 5 streak again. About to get a second cruise missile on the map for him if he can get one more kill. Oh, I had to speak it. And Ryan gets a 3-piece.
Yeah, but this game right now is as close as it's going to be. The rotation's on. The scrap time is going to go in the favor of Chicago. The rotation is on right here for this next hill. The fights are being fought, and the battles have been won by Chicago. So they have the opening initial time on this hill. They know these players are going to be coming from this P1 side and this catwalk side. So they got to do a great job of holding these guys off.
I mean, Ryden absolutely popping off right now. 28 and 17 on a 5 streak right now. 1 off that cruise missile. The guy's an absolute monster, but he's getting pushed in from all sides right now. He's going to get some team up. He gets 1, gets 2. One more player behind. His teammates pick that up. That's 4 down on the side of Toronto, and Chicago absolutely popping off on the hard point right now. They can technically win it here, so Toronto has to get a break.
Toronto, they have to get in. They got to contest. They got to contest for at least 4 seconds for this game to go on to the next hill, but it looks like Chicago are doing a great job of holding it down. They're not letting the contest happen. It's 240 to 185. There's 10 seconds to go on the clock. They got to get here. Toronto Falters, they got to touch the sip. They got to touch it. They got to touch it. There's a slight contest. I think they got to contest it for one more second. There's not enough contest by the Toronto Falters, and Chicago Hunted takes our game one, 250 to 185.
I mean, shout out Ryden. Starts popping off the second half of the map and just becomes an absolute monster in the last 3 or 4 hard points. Guy's an absolute beast. The Chicago
CDL stands like this LAT gun we see right here, but Frosty right here with the LA logo on it, man. It looks just so clean on them. But they're like they're going for this play, embassy play to this B site. We see it all the time. You get to B, you get there quick. You plant the bomb as quickly as you can, and then you play the defense, and that is what's going down here by Chicago Hunting.
Yeah, we're going to see those Vaznevs get very aggressive for the Chicago side, but Dapper's going to take down one of those guys, but Perry Piper gets one in response before going down. It's going to be a 2v3, making a 1v3. Riding in a 1v3 has to get it done here. The bomb not being defused yet, but I'm sure it'll start happening soon. He gets hit by a grenade, so they obviously know exactly where he's at. He's going to try to stop this defuse. He's got a player pushing him from stairs as well. He's got one on far window. Yeah, he's just taking shots everywhere. He's going to end up dying, but big round right there out of Toronto. They play the retake on the site, and it goes up. It goes very well for him.
Yeah, man. I know that Chicago Hunted player wish he could have got that nade over that wall.
Yeah.
But, it just didn't happen. But that nade over that wall was like his whole, his beginning of his play to make. That nade just didn't happen for him, so I guess he probably knew after that it was over.
Earlier, I saw Capsule in the exact same situation, and his grenade did the exact same thing, for the record. And I'm pretty sure that was around 11, so it didn't work out how he wanted it to, but yeah, it happens. That ledge is kind of hard to sneak a grenade over, but now we're going to see Toronto on the offensive side, taking this one to the B-bomb site. A little bit delayed, though, so they're not going to be able to rush it. Are going to try, though. They've got one player, that number 7 player, kind of watching the back of the map right now. It's going to be some big plays for Toronto right there as they pick up a big kill. But look at this out of Ryden. He's going to see this bomb get planted, and he's going to full send.
Yeah, the bomb is planted. Ryden is still just taking his time. Hasn't came out yet. I think they know he's in here. He wins that initial gun battle outside of that door. Now it's a 3v2 with K-Quick and Dapper still up. Now it's just Dapper by itself. 30 seconds to go. This bomb is down. Dapper's got to defend it and hope they don't defuse. They're going for the defuse now. Is Dapper going to be able to get there in time? I don't think he's going to be able to make it by the time the bomb is defused. He does get taken down by Ryden, and that is a great bounce back round by Chicago Hunting.
Yeah, good job out of Chicago there. They kind of take advantage of the fact that there was really no AR cover on the site. Both subs kind of pushed up by themselves for this side of Toronto. And I think Chicago realized that pretty quick. There was no top cover, so they just pushed right on in, picked up some kills, and then just held the site.
Man, that was a great round by them to make it 1-1. And now we go to this round right here where Chicago Hunted taking the offense. Can they win the offense, or would this be another defense of heavy round real quick? Again, so they are going like they are favoring this B site. They're going to try to get there quick. The trophies are out, so now the trophies are not going to be good. But Aether gets the first blood on the Frosty. Perry Piper, though, he does get 2 on the Iceberg and the Diaper. Ryden takes down Aether, and now it's a 3v1 with K-Quick by himself. And it looks like the bomb is down on B.
Yeah, the bomb is going to be down 1v3 for K-Quick here. You got to think, not the situation you want to be in right now with the Vaznev. We're kind of probably wishing he had an AR. Yeah, he's got to take those cross-map shots. He's not really going to be able to do much there. Pretty much every angle is covered right now. He's going to yeet himself out the window. He's going to say, I'm going to full send this one, see what I can find. But yeah, he's going to end up getting shot in the back, the front, the left, the right. He gets shot from everywhere before getting taken down. In Chicago with another big round as they go 2-1. I'm seeing a lot of 1v3s happening right here. Both these teams absolutely tearing each other apart. They get the full control of the site.
Yeah, man, the 1v3s are happening, and that was an offensive round 1. So that is a great job right there to get the advantage on the offensive side, by the Chicago Hunted. Let's see how they can defend. Let's make sure that these trades are being there. I think players may be a little bit too close to each other, or they're just, the gunfights are just being won simultaneously by the other team. But here they go, another play to this B site. and the bomb is going down. That flash, that concussion did hit up top, so he does know a player is up there. Dapper's watching his flank take out Frosty, but Frosty plays, but Frosty instantly gets his back. Raiden takes out Iceberg. Now it's a 3v1. Raiden's going for defuse. Aether's last alive.
Yeah, he's got a sniper trying to watch over this B point. We did see Raiden had a cruise missile, I believe, as well. And that's gonna be a nice little wipe right there for Chicago. But yeah, Raiden does have a cruise missile in the back pocket, so that's something to look out for. But I just gotta say it. That's the second time in a row where Toronto's gone to this site and they've had no AR cover, and because of that, they just get killed for free on the site. They get it down, but then they get pushed out because there's no one watching over the top of them. So they can get chowed from above, they can get chowed from the side, they can get chowed from behind because nobody's watching over them.
Yeah, man. So they got to make an adjustment, CNK, because if you see it, then obviously you know that the players from the Chicago Hunted players.
Chicago definitely sees it. That's for sure.
Yeah,
They've been abusing that.
And Ryan is just over here eating. You know, Ryan and Perry Piper, they're eating for sure because of it. But Chicago Hunted, they're saying we're going to protect our guys. So they keep doing their thing. The trophies are down. The game to this B side looking like the flashes are going up the side. But Iceberg, that start off with an opening two. Iceberg gets opening two, but Perry does take down Diver. Oh my God, Iceberg with 3 bomb down on this A side. And Toronto, man, that may just been a big play, just all on the back of Iceberg.
Ooh, now Raiden's made it a 1v2 now. This guy's got 7 kills on the map, only 1 death. He's got a cruise missile as well. He's got a minute to try to get this bomb plant. Now he's got Turtle Sniper as well. Takes a shot at K-Quick, doesn't quite land it. I think he's got an idea. There's a player over here, though. He's going to get a free kill on the stairs on Iceberg. Now it's going to be a 1v1 Raiden versus K-Quick. You got to be a little bit shaken in the boots right now if you're Toronto. K-Quick here playing a nice little angle. He's going to spot him out. He's going to take some shots at him. But Ryan's going to definitely know he's being hunted right now. But K-Quick, I like this. Just trying to play his life. Just trying to get any info he can before he reach out to that.
Yeah, man, just ran all the way around. He's gonna probably take this down from the top, bomb down on this B site. Couldn't get the notification, so let's see, did Raiden get out of there just in time? He did. He got the door closed behind himself so he could see it. Now he got the sniper out watching over the bomb site. Perfect site to be in. This looks like this could be a round win for Chicago Hunted, because as soon as K-Quick jumps on that bomb, he's gonna probably meet that sniper. But it all depends on the patience of player 5 up there. Oh, Raiden did right. Oh, he sees him. It's going to be big. All you got to do is play the time now. Just play the time. Keep the chows going. Just keep playing the time. Oh, he's re-challenging from the side. I think K-Quick has moved. K-Quick is not going for the bomb. He knows he probably couldn't get the bomb and defuse, so he's waiting for him to reach out. He does see the reach out. Can he win this? Oh. Nope, not enough time. And that is it. Chicago Hunted go up 4-1.
You know, I'll be honest, Todd, I think based off of the way that K-Quick was playing there towards the end, I think maybe they thought Raiden was close to streaks. I don't know if they realized that he already got killed, but also that he already got the streak. I don't know what they know, obviously, as far as like counting their kills and deaths here, but great 1v3 out of Raiden, right? I mean, big round win right here, puts the team up 4-1, already up 1-0 in the series, and has a massive round like that. I mean, if you're Toronto, you got to start some rounds together here pretty quick. It looks like Toronto getting this bomb towards the B side pretty quick, but look at this. We got some cover this time. Some top side cover, but Perry gonna take down the first guy there. So Iceberg gonna be by himself up there, but he's gonna have a little bit of help from that number 7 Dapper with the AR, but he's got to watch his back because Frosty plays making a move.
Yeah, that bomb's down on B, and Chicago has to retake, but they do have a 4-2 life advantage. Now a 4-1 life advantage. It just leaves player 7 Dapper by himself in this hallway. He did see Frosty cross. Can he get that win? There's Dapper who does win that. He does win one, so now it's a 3v1. They know where he's at. Bomb has been defused, and Chicago Hunted are up 5-1. Match point in this Search and Destroy, and CNK. Chicago Hunted, man, looking like this Embassy Search and Destroy is their map.
Hey, I mean, they're a little diffy on the map, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you look at a guy like Perry right now, 7-2. You look at a guy like Raiden, 9-1. Those two, quite the little duo, that's for sure. They get it done. They are going to be on the offensive side now. That duo making their push towards the B site right now. That bomb should get placed pretty quickly by Frosty plays here. They got one player to deal with on site. That's going to be Iceberg. The guy picked up a 3 last time, only gets 1 this time. His teammate Turtle picks up 1 as well. It's going to be a life advantage for the side of Toronto. But here the cruise missile coming in. Doesn't hit anybody. But, oh, yeah, he did call in. He pulled out the trophy there. So big play right there. And Turtle wins a nice gunfight as well. Ooh.
Oh. I thought he was getting ready to turn, but
Hey,
hey,
I
man,
ain't gonna lie. Ryden wins that as GG.
man. 5-2, Cruise Missile came in, but the trophy went down, man. They got to do something about that trophy. Trophy's too strong. It shouldn't be able to stop a whole
Hey.
cruise.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. The missile's pretty big. A little tiny trophy's like, hey, stop this.
Yeah, right. Doom. Knocked
What
them right
are you
out.
gonna do about it?
Right. But here we go. It's 5-2. Toronto Falters, they know that they just win every round now, or it's gonna be match point. So they're just going all in now. Their cruise missile is gone by the side of Ryan, so that is a good note for them. But this bomb now is going down on this B site. We can see that I think was going to have the aggression by them, but Ryden gets a nice 2-piece to open this round out for Chicago Hunted. 12-2. It's only Aether and K Quick versus the whole Chicago Hunted team. 30 seconds. Can they get the defuse?
I mean, it's like a pack of hyenas the way they hunt you down. It's pretty crazy. The only one left going to be K-Quick. Has to prevent the defense. Who's behind him here? They don't see him. Never mind. They immediately turn around and take him down. That's going to be a 6-2 victory in favor of Chicago to put them up 2-0 in the series right now. Top Life looking a little scary.
Yeah, man. They're looking. I mean, after that close hard point, they just said Search and Destroy is their map. So this is good, but but now we're gonna go to the hotel. It's a whole different map. It's a bigger map. You got to, you got on this control in hotel. Toronto Falters, Chicago Hunted are currently up 2-0, and they start off with the first 2 opening kills in this round before Toronto Falters quickly get those 2 back, and they look like they got 2 players on this A side. CNK now 3.
Hey, stack the point. Word to Jims. But we're going to see Chicago here trying to prevent the stack right now. They're going to pick up one of those first kills. But look at that. Toronto multi-channeling that player out. But Ryden, he's always going to get his. He's going to get a nice kill right there before getting taken down as well. The A point should get captured here momentarily. Chicago doing the smart move here. Just protecting the spawns and protecting B. I like to see that out of them as Toronto going to make their way over.
Yeah, man. Only a 5 live loss for the Chicago Hunted, 4 for the Toronto Falters. So that's pretty good. They're getting ready to go to this B site with plenty of time on the clock. Ryden does get a kill on the K pick, so that does even the life sub. Frosty takes out Aether, so that makes Chicago get the 1 life lead. But you got all of Toronto Falters making their, you got 2 Toronto Falters players making their way to the back. It looks like they may get through. But there's Ryden just getting 2 pieces. Frosty, but Ryden gets 1. Frosty gets another one. Life are 1 piece, but Dapper has made it all the way around for he finally gets taken down. But that could relieve some of the pressure on the hill for the team to push it through the front door.
I mean, Turtle also getting some nice kills in the back. Ice picks up 1. Frosty, he's going to get taken down by K-Quick. This is the chance for Toronto maybe to push up. One more player going to be close. That's going to be Frosty. Plays around the back, but he gets taken down. This is Toronto's chance to get on the hill, push those spawns out a little bit, maybe just defend it up. But that first tick going to be gone. That's exactly what they need. Just try to get some ticks on the board here. The round win isn't quite as important right now, but Ryden right off to where right back to where he left off with a nice 3-piece, 8-3 on the map so far. Guy finished the last map 14-2, and he's looking to make that continue a little bit.
Yeah, like him just trying to be aggressive through the map, but he finally gets taken down. 15-17 lives, 1:05 on the clock. So Toronto Falters still have plenty of time to get to this B side. They just got to get a couple more kills, open up their, get their pathways to this B site, and that's all they need. They still got players always K-Quick. They always send at least 1 player around the back to try to relieve some of this player through, on the flank, and now they're starting to push up a little bit closer. But Frosty, man, he's winning those important gunfights. K-Quick wins that one in the back, so now they know he's back here. They're looking at him, but he gets taken down by Frosty. And Toronto Falters 30 seconds to try to get to this B site. They do got 1 step, so they only need to get 2 seconds. So a good 4 down and a good stack, and they're on this point, CNK.
They're going to Frosty up top apartment, though. Couple other players on the map as well, but one player's going to kind of sneak through. It's going to be Dapper. He's going to pick up 1 kill. He's going to actually get on the point here. Gets a second one as well. He's going to have 1 more behind him. That's going to be Frosty Plays. Not enough time for Toronto, I don't think, to get here, but Chicago reinforcing the front line. They've got 1 player that just snuck on the hill. They take him down pretty quick. 3 seconds remaining for Toronto to get on this one. They're trying to run over there as fast as they can. They can't quite get there as they get ripped apart on the cross, but a nice 4 ticks to start things out for the side of Toronto. Like to obviously see a round win. Obviously, this is one of those maps where you can win both sides. So, but hey, 4 ticks. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, man, 4-6 is good by them. Defense, did take the day on that control, but then for them to get 4-6, that's pretty good. We got to see how they defend. Cause we got to see how they defend on this map. Only give up 4 ticks to keep this, in a tie game going into a game 5 if needed. But look like they're going to send 2 players to this B side, 2 players, going towards the A site as Chicago Hunter is sending a full all their resources to this A site. They get the 2 opening kills, so it looks like they should get the 2 players or the stack on this A site, and that's what they're gonna do. Put 3 players on it, sack the A site, work the gems as they got riding, being in Chandelier, being aggressive, trying to catch these players off spawn, and the A site is gone. CK.
I mean, this guy Ryden's already got 15 kills on the map. The next most is 8. Well, make that 9 now, as Frosty did get a kill in that interaction as well. But that A point going to be completely gone. But look at the spread from Chicago right now on their way to push B. They've got 2 guys trying to make their way through the back of the map and 2 trying to push the front. But Toronto, you've got 3 guys over by the hill and in the apartment area just trying to defend things off. But the player in the back of the spawn for them is going to go down. That's going to allow the number 5 and number 7 player, Ryden and Perry, kind of push through. But Ryden going to get taken down. That's a big kill. Both kills in the back get taken down. Another kill top apartment as well. That's going to give Toronto a great buffer on the map.
Yeah, man, 23-24. That is the lives right now. Chicago, they are up by 1. They got to get to this B side, man. And we just see Toronto with a lot of time now. With Chicago with this time, like they're repeating the same feat right now. They're taking, trying to take their time, get to this A side with 2 kills would help by Perry Piper. There's 3 right there by Frosty Plays. So that should be the advantage they need to get on this hill. They got to watch out for Dapper, who is on the bar, just making sure he taking down shots, but he finally gets taken down. Frosty on this hill by himself. He's gonna have a one-on-one with player 3. He gets taken down, and that is a good clearance by the Toronto Falters.
I mean, good job right there out of Toronto to get Ryden out of your spawn, get pushed up, help your teammates out up front. But look at Frosty with a nice 2-piece right there. Only a 3-kill difference at the moment. Make it a 4. There's going to be 50 seconds or so remaining. Chicago in a perfect position to hop on this hill and cover the front. Toronto now really going to have to struggle to push through this one. The stack could come through for the side of Chicago. They get 2 players on it as we speak. Going to be the first take coming through. 1 player pushing from the middle of the map. You see all the Chicago players lighting that area up, knowing it's going to be a problem. Second tick about to come through, but Turtle, he's going to hop on the hill. He picks up 1, picks up 2 massive kills. The second tick, I do believe, did get secured, though. Yeah, it is going to get secured by Ryden, but the third tick also going to get started by Ryden as he's on a 4 streak once again on the map.
Yeah, man, I think that with Toronto falling out so far, if they get 1 more player on that B side, and they didn't even need 1 more player, and that is Chicago Hunted taking this offense. And CNK, they're just looking in control of this map, of this control, winning the defense, now winning the offense. Riding 23-9. What's more can we ask for the Chicago Hunter team to do, CNK?
I mean, the Chicago Hunted team's pretty insane, right? It feels like they're capable of everything on offense and defense, right? These guys, these guys are pretty crazy. But the biggest thing is, I feel like if you're Toronto, you just got to find Ryden. He's always pushing in your spawns. He's causing chaos. He's pushing right through your entire team with ease. You just got to figure out to find a way to stop the guy.
Yeah, man, it's easier. It's easier, said than done. And a guy just beaming like Ryden is. It's hard. It's kind of, it's kind of hard to take a guy like him down. But anyway, you got to just focus on the game right now. It's Toronto Falters. They are attacking, trying to get to this B site. They know Ryden is over there on that A site. They're probably going to leave him over there. Stay over there by yourself, Ryden, while we go get this B site. And they are getting the kills that go in their favor. Aether gets a nice 2-piece as he finally jumps on this B side. 23-24 are the lives. His teammate is there. They can try to get a stack, but Aether, he is making the reads. That guy was top barrel who takes him down. Perry Piper is mid. See the player jump across. Can Dapper get that trade? He does. It's 2 players on this B side. And now there should be 3 players on this B side. Oh, but Ryden was back. He got back. He finally cleared that hill, but it did just leave enough time for Iceberg to get here for that second segment of progression.
Yeah, the Toronto guys doing a really good job on this B side of the map. Also, in that little spree of gunfights there, Turtle was able to actually go on a 6th streak, get that cruise missile as well. So they will have that for future rounds as well if we get there. But this first hill on the B side of the map here, going their way for the side of Toronto as they get that secured. They've got a little bit of a foothold on the A side of the map as well, so they don't get spawn trapped all the way out. It's going to be Turtle who's going to have to make a play over there, and he's going to do just that, getting a nice pick for the squad as his teammates are going to be coming all the way around the back. Some Chicago players are falling left, right, and center right now.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be big. Player 3 is gonna be the cutoff man. Once they got to get these 2 kills on the hill, but they did not. The kills went in the favor of Chicago Hunted. It's 10-13 alive. Toronto Falters, they do have the life lead, so that is what's working for them. But they got to push as a team, try to clear this hill, try to do a stack like they did on that B site, and try to cut off these players from spawning. There goes K Quick with 1. Can he get 2? He's looking for 2. Oh, he cannot. His Frosty gets 2 of his own. 9-8 are the lives. Toronto Falters have 50 seconds to try to get to this A site, to try to force another round in this control.
Oh, these guys from Chicago, you got 2 guys laying down front. You got Ryden and Frosty both kind of sitting in some cheesy angles right there. Frosty going to pick up 1. Ryden already did get 1 as well. Only 7 lives remaining for Toronto. And look at Chicago. They're starting to get aggressive here. They're going to push right on through, but Iceberg going to get a nice kill on the flank there. Looking at the time, these guys from Toronto are going to have to make a move here. Going to have to be nice and careful, though, at the same time. They can't afford to give up these lives. Only 4 lives remaining. Toronto getting absolutely eaten up right now on the map. Chicago doing a phenomenal job on the defense. Toronto's got to win 3 rounds in a row here, and it's looking like they might not be able to get this one. As we got Chicago now on the flank, you're going to have Perry behind a couple of them here. He's going to pick up 1 on that A point, 1 more to deal with towards the middle of the map. This is the last hope for the side of Toronto. It's going to be Iceberg. 1 second remaining. That's going to be GG. That's going to be a 3-0 on the map and a 3-0 in the series as the boys from Chicago Hunted are going to move on in playoffs.
Yeah, man. Chicago Hunted came out with an impressive 3-0 victory, man. You saw Frosty right there